often I found that the urgent would take over from the important stuff, the stuff that I really enjoyed doing and wanted to do with my time, I no longer could do because I had to fill out another urgent visa application or go and stand in Home Affairs for another day. Whatever it might be, that urgent things always caused a lot of stress and crisis within the family. So we decided to put together the Ultimate Expat file, which we'll run through now for you. And if you fill all of this out now, then hopefully it will mean that you can do more of the fun stuff that you actually want to be doing with your time abroad. So it's split into 6 different sections. The first one is all the personal information, and you can fill each one of these out, a page out for each member of your family. So it's just top line, who you are, your national insurance number, your passport number, all of the details, so you don't have to ferry around looking for it. The next page is what should I do now? All of these are different for every country that you live in. So in an emergency, what number do you phone for your ambulance, for the vet? If you're in a car accident, do you know what the required paperwork is or what you need to do to ensure you act within the guidelines and can claim on insurance later on, and so forth. Then we have your will and your funeral arrangements, things that you would like to happen. And then if anything did happen, then a list of all of your online logins. This is also helpful if your computer crashes or you switch computers and all of your settings are no longer saved. Section 2 is finance. And here we just have an overview of absolutely everything from your credit cards to all your bank accounts and investments in property and your car, different loans, a budgeting page, and finally all of your membership details for air miles and reward cards. There is also a great app if you're on Apple for your wallet, which stores all of this as well. Section 3, all of your medical details. So your medical insurance, any claims that you have made or are processing, and then any major surgery and pre-existing conditions. So fill again one of these out for each member of your family, all your vaccinations, and then any medication that you take. Section 4 is all around travel, so your travel vaccinations, and then also any holidays that you want to go on. This just helps you plan out your year or your 2 years or however long you have within the current destination. Section 5 is if you have a family, then all your family information can be housed here. So you can insert any growth charts or your baby trackers, where they were born and their height and weight, etc. And then also their school records, any their grades and their syllabuses and materials that they've covered, along with a bit of information on what you've really enjoyed about them this year and their friends and any quirky things. Finally, the last section is all of my planners that I help use to become intentional with my time and to map out what we're doing and where we're going. So each week I complete a meal planner and do my shopping. Then every year I put in all of our birthdays or holidays or any key dates that are the same year after year. And then each month there's a monthly planner here. The top section is where you put in what your priorities are as a different wearing a different hat. So what you personally want to prioritize this month, what you need to prioritize for being a partner, a wife, a husband, or any other relationship there, and what you need to prioritize as being a parent, and then finally your career priorities. Notice I put the career priorities at the bottom, or the final column that you fill out. Then take a look at the month. Are there any key dates or weekly priorities that need to happen in week 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 that month? And then any dates or appointments that you've made. And then finally, at the end of the month, just to recap what went well, what didn't, and you can just jot down some notes. And this is really helpful for you to look back on at the end of the year when you're reflecting upon the year as well and see your progress. A weekly planner, things you want to stop doing that week, people that you would like to get in touch with, and then a daily planner, the things that you want to do that day. And finally, a budget for anything that you might be saving for. Then this last section just contains all the freebies that we have on the blog. Things like how to choose a perfect school for your child, questions to ask when buying a car, and things to consider when moving into a new area, along with any forms or templates for releasing your medical records or getting your proof of no claims before you leave a country. So that's the paper version. Let us know what you think, any questions, queries, anything we could do better, any new templates or planners that you wish we had included, please do let us know. If you want the online version, or the Evernote version, then head on over to the next video where we will talk you through all of the